Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back.
What's up?
So for this video, we don't know how long it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's not that long. I think we have like a timer right there. But for the most part, we wanted to do a post Laguna Seca video, just to, at least from the other video that we did the first time I went to Laguna with my cousin. You guys can also check that video out. I'll put it right here. We didn't do a lot of talking, just mainly because it was our first experience. So, you know, we were busy. We were trying to figure out how that whole event was going to work out. But yeah, in the most part, you know, that was the main reason. So we got some content, but you know, at least for me, since I kind of edit the videos, I didn't like the way it had some flow. So for the second part, try to do a little bit more for you guys. And we got a lot more content, and it actually ended up a two-parter. You guys can also check that those videos out. I'll put one right here, and then another one right there, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, for the most part, for this video, we just wanted to talk about it, and I told my cousin, let's do something just so we can break it down a little bit and kind of talk about that day and that event a little bit more chilled and laid back. But yeah, I mean, at least for my cousin, I mean, what you think about your first track day?
I think I was pretty excited. I thought I was gonna be more nervous, but I ended up being like more excited, I guess, about it. Felt pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, for me, the first experience, the first time I went, even though it wasn't the same time, I think, yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. For me, being a gamer and playing in Gran Turismo, you always played, you know, in Laguna Seca, so it was kind of cool to finally be able to hit the track. And at least the first experience that mine was at that track, and it's also our home track. It's about an hour away from here.
Yeah.
We're from San Jose, so from here to Salinas is about an hour. Yeah, about
Give
roughly.
or take.
Yeah, depending on how you drive. Cousin gets there in about like 30 minutes in the EP3. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, pretty cool experience. Learned a lot. Yeah, I think another question that I would have for my cousin would be, if there's anything different that you could have done that day, what would you have done? Looking back, like at the videos and stuff like that now.
For the videos or experience?
Both.
Not forgetting the lock nuts.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta check that video out. There was an issue because, you know, you tell the story. Tell the story.
So, yeah, I forgot my lug nuts. The Inky Evo wheels, they take, you know, different type of lug nuts. So, yeah, I forgot them. We had Felix go with us and my other buddy, and we had hardly any sleep. So he fell back asleep. So I went and woke him up again, and yeah, I totally forgot, spaced out about, you know, getting the lug nuts, and yeah, I forgot my lug nuts.
If you guys, who he's talking about is Don Gabi.
Don Gabi.
Yeah, you know, all love to Don Gabi. We give him a lot of shit. We give him we talk a lot of, you know, we talk a lot of shit, you know, make fun of him and stuff like that. But you know, between all of us, you know, we like to think that the team it's a family. You know, it's like same thing the way we would treat, you know, a younger brother or stuff like that. You know, we have a very good camaraderie. So, you know, we like to think that, you know, it's all fun, you know, all love.
Yeah.
But yeah, because of him, my cousin got a little sidetracked and forgot his lug nuts. So as you guys also, if you guys check out the video, he had to use one of my lug nuts and the rest of his regular stock lug nuts. So they weren't the ones specific for those Evo wheels. I think they were Mag lug nuts, huh?
Yeah.
Mag style.
Style.
But he ended up running just the regular Acorn lug
tuner.
nuts.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I think another question that I would, or at least both of us could probably answer would be, man, I think it would be, what do you think, Primo? Oh, I got one. you guys saw our lap times. I think my cousin's fastest was what,
2:12.
2:12. Mine was 2:03. And at least going on to that track day that we got some info, I would like to ask, or at least a question for both of us is, what are we going to do, or what can we do for the future in order to improve our times? At least what are you going to do? First of all, for those that don't know, he's driving the EV3. That's actually not his track car. He took that car.
That's a daily driver.
That's a daily driver that he took just to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to go. So just had to do some prepping just to fit the wheels, just because they are wider wheels, wider tires, and there's going to be some rubbing issues. So just basically did that. I bought the car and never replaced the brake pads on it. So it's literally a daily driver. So found out had a broken rear sway bar end link. So definitely that would help a lot in taking those turns. So what else?
No, the question was, what are you gonna do? Well, first of all,
fix that.
Well, first of all, are you gonna take that car next time?
Probably gonna have to take it again.
Okay.
Just to go, because my other car is probably not gonna be ready. Have a lot of figuring out to do with that car. So.
You guys, I don't know that video. Yeah, that video has come out in the channel. It's the black Civic sedan.
FA1.
Yeah.
So it's not a FA5 or FD2, whatever.
I've been calling it FD2.
Yeah. Because it is a single overhead cam, 5-speed, R18 A1 motor.
Don't say anything.
Oh.
The video that's gonna come out after this one, you guys will get an overview of his car.
Yeah.
And he breaks down so far what he's done to it and everything. So stay tuned for that video, so he doesn't spoil everything. But yeah, that's his other car. So hopefully we can get that car out. Also, you guys know Don Gavi. He was supposed to go too, but you know, we look like making fun of him, so he chickened out. He could have done it, but he didn't. But no, he had some personal stuff. He didn't have a time. Time was of the essence, so he wasn't able to make it. But he is working on it, and also some of the videos that are going to be coming out. Thank you. And the video that we just did, that's all kind of content towards those cars. But hopefully he makes it out for the next track event. I think he said he's going to be using the red Integra that he has, and you guys will get also an introduction to that video, which if you guys follow us on Instagram, we are under pandemic.motorsports with a Z, not an S. On our story we show right there basically some of the content for that and what's going on. But yeah, make sure to follow us on that. We're also on Facebook, and like we said, if you guys are already watching it, obviously we are on YouTube, and you know, make sure to subscribe. You know, we got a lot more content going. But back to the question, at least for my cousin, most likely, what you say you're gonna do to the car in order to try to beat your time?
Fix the sway bar and links. Maybe, I don't know, maybe do a more aggressive one, maybe something a little bit more aggressive, or just keep it stock. I'm not sure, but obviously just fix that problem. And then change the brake pads for sure, and the brake fluid, because it did have the stock brake fluid and probably some generic brake pads. So I think that would help a lot.
Cool.
What about you, sir?
I think for me, one thing that I was telling my cousin, if you guys saw in some of the videos when I changed my tires, I was running the Kenda KR20As. There was mixed reviews. Some people were saying that they were bad. Some people were saying they were good. My cousin was running the Federal, 595 RRs?
Yeah.
Tires.
RSRR or something.
Something like that. But there were some semi slick tires. We were both running them. at least on my end, I think those tires were actually pretty good, but they showed promise towards the end of the day. I'm guessing once they were getting pretty hot, but the first two track sessions, I didn't really feel that much of a difference, at least performance-wise. I mean, they still felt like regular normal tires, but I think it was because they had to heat up a little bit. But I think once towards the end of the day, I got a lot more comfortable, and I kind of trusted it and just extended it, and I was able to hit, because we were consistent most of the time. The first events, we were like doing 216 around the track. And then once I just said screw it and got some confidence, I let it go. And
he's a beast. That's why he's just saying
I ended up just going balls out and said screw it. You know, I would feel the car kind of sometimes give out, but I was unsure if it was the tire letting go or if it was how would you call that?
Body roll? Or
no, not the body roll. Like the tires, all the stuff like that gets stuck on it.
Oh, like the debris, dirt.
Yeah, I felt like it. I think it was that I would feel like coming off the car. But yeah, once I said like screw it, like I just like kind of instinct kind of kicked in, I guess. At least I think so. And I was able to hit that lap time. I think the last one before we got taken out, I think I would have hit. Maybe I was smashing on that one. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I'm still waiting on some parts. You guys will see. I'm still waiting on Jace Racing fender braces, so hopefully those are back. I could get those before track day. Some Eibach end links, front and rear. Me and my cousin, we were talking about possibly doing a wide body on both of our cars, or at least you guys will probably see it on my car. Before a track event, I'm still debating on doing an event or bringing it out. But so per fitment issues, my cousin is going to do it on his black Civic as well, so you guys, that's more content.
Duckling.
Yeah, you guys will see it. And you guys have, like I said, if you guys follow on Instagrams, you guys already know there's a sneak peek. We're actually coming from Vallejo, where my cousin picked up another goodie for that car. And like he said, also stay tuned for that video, because he's gonna let you guys know there's a lot more stuff coming. That car, it might look like something, but be ready for that car, because there's a year's worth and maybe more, like he says, of parts that he's just waiting to accumulate before that car goes up in jack stands and stays there for a while.
Like
but
my cousin said, going balls deep.
Yeah, but the day that car goes up and starts getting built, you guys can rest assured you guys are gonna check it out, and it is gonna be something different, something new, something you guys haven't seen. But yeah, I mean, any other questions, Primo? I would say, well, what was your scariest part? Because I know there was a time that we didn't capture it on video.
I wasn't really scared, but I was like, oh shoot. So how he said that he just decided to go all out and said screw it and went all out. I kind of did the same, and I always get I don't have it all memorized like he does for the turns, but the turn after the corkscrew, so which is
turn 9.
Turn 9.
I think.
I felt the rear end just give out, and I just slid, and I went off the track into the dirt. So pretty sure it's because of the broken rear sway bar ending. So, yeah.
How about this one too? What was your experience on the corkscrew? Because I know a lot of people, that's what that track is famous for, that corkscrew. So what was your experience going through that the first time?
I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's bad. It's pretty cool. If you you can't really see the turn because you're so up high, and then once you come down and take the sharp right turn, you can't really see until you're already into the turn committed, and then you turn. So, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I kind of like those turns.
Yeah, me too. But like I said, I've played Gran Turismo, so
not me.
Yeah, that's the one thing. My cousin doesn't play video games, so he didn't have no like prior. Oh, maybe like the turns are here. At least for like me, I kind of had an idea of the track already. So it's just a matter like where to go, how it had like how the layout is, but it's not. It's nowhere. I know people say do the sim. Screw that. I tried a sim, like a legit sim, and it still wasn't nothing compared to actually getting out on the track. No way. But yeah, the corkscrew to me it's a lot more fun. I think it's overhyped, but it is pretty cool when you go down it. It is an experience. But I think that, like cousin said, the turn after that's
the turn you want to worry about.
That's the one you need to master.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, that's pretty much it. I think, at least from my point of view, my perspective, at least one thing that I would like to tell you guys is if you guys have a car and you guys are working on it, make the time at least to go out and take your car to the track. Don't wait for like years, because we've done it. We've been doing this for 10 years.
Yep.
And until now, we started like tracking, and it was just, at least from my point, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it, because if I don't, then it's not gonna happen. And I did it with the intentions of having the rest of the guys kind of follow along. Like if I did it, oh hey, you know what, the rest of the guys want to do it. So I took my cousin. You guys saw he took the daily. You guys don't have to take an all
race car,
like just run what you brung. Yeah, make sure it's in proper working order, no leaks and stuff like that. And you guys will be fine. You guys will have fun and enjoy the day. But you guys will be out there, and you guys will know why a lot of people like us that are car guys are into it and have such a passion for it. But yeah, I would just say always try to make progress, and don't leave it for another day. Just try to get out there, and no matter what it is, just do what you guys want.
Yep.
Anything else for me? That's right. We are going to be doing another track event in February. Well, us with the homies, we already planned it. So stay posted. A lot of the content that you guys are going to be seeing is now we're working towards that. We kind of already said in February we're going to be trying to hit a track event. We don't know which one. I kind of would like to get away from Laguna, because this is my second time. So we're trying to maybe do Buttonwillow, Thunder Hill. I think Sonoma is out there too. We were talking about going down to LA to, what was that one place?
Shoot, what was the name?
Andy's.
I think Andy's track or Speedway.
Yeah, it's like a little
really small
but
track. And I've heard it's a lot of fun. It's a really small, like, kind of go-kart track.
Yeah.
But it's fun because it has a lot of turns, not as many straightaways, and it's something where you're, taking turns more than.
So hopefully we'll, we already have said, we don't know where, but we are going to do it in February. So, hopefully we all can make it this time. That's why we put a time frame so everybody knows when the actual track day, and everybody's going to try to work around it. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching this video. I know we are at 18 minutes and 45 seconds so far. It is long, but if you guys made it to the end, we want to thank you guys. Like I said, make sure to follow us on our Instagram, Facebook. You guys, the links are down below. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll try to keep it up and keep posting more content for you guys. So at least for my part, thank you guys, and from the rest of the team also,
thank you.
We want to thank you guys.
Just make sure you like. We would like to see more comments. If you guys don't like the video, say, hey, I don't like the video, or I don't know, just something would be cool.
Yeah, whether good or bad, we don't mind hearing it. If we're doing something bad, let us know. That way, we learn from that too. That's what it's about. But yeah, I mean, Primo, anything? Last comments?
No, that's it. Just
cool.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, and go watch the rest of the other videos. Probably is gonna be this one, or this one, or this one. The Laguna Seca videos. Check them out.